the Ministry of Defence has cleared acquisition proposals worth approximately 79,000 crore rupees, marking one of India's most significant moves towards self-reliance in defence production under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. The approval, granted by the Defence Acquisition Council chaired by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, encompasses critical procurements for the Army, Navy, and Air Force, emphasizing indigenous design, advanced technology integration, and greater participation of the domestic defence industry. This strategic decision not only enhances India's operational readiness but also strengthens its long-term goal of becoming a global hub for defence manufacturing. The approval also focuses on strengthening India's naval power through indigenous warship construction, with the Defence Acquisition Council giving the go-ahead for 4 large landing platform docks, advanced amphibious warfare vessels to be built entirely in India. These ships, expected to be developed by domestic shipyards such as Larsen & Toubro, Mazago Dock Shipbuilders, and Cochin Shipyard in collaboration with experienced foreign partners, will significantly enhance the Navy's ability to conduct joint amphibious operations alongside the Army and Air Force. Once completed, the landing platform docks will rank among the largest indigenously produced warships, second only to the INS Vikrant, representing a major leap forward in India's maritime strength, shipbuilding expertise, and defence self-reliance. To further strengthen the Indian Navy's combat edge, the Defence Acquisition Council has approved the procurement of advanced weapon and sensor systems, including a 30mm naval surface gun, advanced lightweight torpedoes, electro-optical infrared search and track systems, and smart ammunition for the Navy's 76mm super rapid gun mounts. These cutting-edge technologies will significantly enhance the Navy's surveillance, precision engagement, and anti-submarine warfare capabilities, ensuring superior performance in coastal defense, maritime patrols, and humanitarian or disaster relief missions. This modernization initiative not only boosts the Navy's operational versatility but also reinforces India's commitment to maintaining a technologically advanced and self-reliant maritime force. To enhance the Indian Army's missile and mobility capabilities, the Defence Acquisition Council has accorded acceptance of necessity for the procurement of the NAG missile system Mk2, ground-based mobile electronic intelligence systems, and high-mobility vehicles. The upgraded NAG Mk2 system will significantly strengthen the Army's capacity to neutralize enemy armor, bunkers, and fortified positions, while the ground-based mobile electronic intelligence systems will boost battlefield awareness by providing real-time electronic intelligence and surveillance data essential for network-centric warfare. Additionally, the induction of high-mobility vehicles will improve logistical mobility and ensure faster deployment of troops and equipment across varied terrains, collectively enhancing the Army's combat effectiveness and operational flexibility. To advance its next-generation drone warfare capabilities, the Indian Air Force will induct the Collaborative Long-Range Target Saturation Destruction System, a highly sophisticated unmanned aerial platform designed for autonomous takeoff, navigation, target acquisition, and payload delivery. Developed to operate seamlessly alongside manned fighter aircraft, this system marks a significant leap toward manned-unmanned teaming operations. By integrating AI-driven autonomy and precision targeting, the Collaborative Long-Range Target Saturation Destruction System will greatly enhance the Indian Air Force long-range strike, surveillance, and reconnaissance capabilities, allowing for deeper penetration in contested environments while minimizing pilot risk and maximizing mission effectiveness. As part of broader defense reforms to empower private participation, the Ministry of Defence has rolled out a revamped defense procurement manual to streamline acquisitions and modernize procurement. The revised framework simplifies procedures, reduces penalties for delays, and promotes transparency while creating a level playing field for public and private players. These reforms aim to accelerate project execution, attract investment, and strengthen India's defense industrial base, reinforcing the nation's goal of self-reliance and global competitiveness in defense manufacturing. Furthering strategic capability and technological independence, the new procurements will bolster India's readiness for amphibious, electronic, and long-range operations through a strong focus on indigenous production and industry collaboration. By integrating domestic expertise across shipyards, defense firms, and research institutions, the initiative is set to drive innovation, create jobs, and expand export potential. Representing a major leap toward a future-ready military, the 79,000 rupees crore program marks India's rise as a defense manufacturing hub, with key investments in warships, missiles, drones, torpedoes, and electronic warfare systems, affirming the government's commitment to modernization, national security, and self-reliant defense innovation.